Today we're going to talk about, well, a man who hated the Jews with a passion, probably still hates them, believes that the Jews are the problems of the world. What else? A leader with a vision to see that his nation be great and believes that his people are the greatest in the world. And other races come secondary to them. A man who is a great orator who can rally up anyone to do his bidding. Yes, we are not talking about Adolf Hitler, we are talking about Tun Mahathir, the Prime Minister of Malaysia. Dictator? Yes. Now, Tun M. Oh, by the way, happy belated birthday. You just turned 94. Now, that has to make you focus on three things. First thing is you're growing old. You don't have much time. You're racing against the clock. Second, you need to make sure that the succession is better. And third, stop being a racist. God, it's annoying. It is utterly disgraceful and distasteful. Now, first, you're growing old, which means you don't have much time. Regardless of how much hormonal or vitamin injections that you may be taking, your body can only do so much. Therefore, your excessive traveling internationally would tire you, which would not enable you to perform to your optimum, to your best. And that may actually slow down the growth of the nation. So, reduce your traveling, focus more time in Malaysia, and make sure that everything is set straight, set in the correct path. You can drop dead at any point. So, just ensure that your work is complete before you, answer the call. Second, your succession plan is failing. You don't have proper leaders out there to take over your reign. Now, many people are saying that Anwar is going to be the next big thing for Malaysia. Well, Anwar is a racist. He's proven it a gazillion times. Azmin Ali, cerita belakang, kita belakang cerita. There's no proper leadership to take over, to drive the nation towards what we, the people, had envisioned. Of course, the people can come into the political front, but the political front is being guarded by people who have nothing else in life but politics. Second generation, third generation coming in with no proper leadership skills, no proper leadership qualities, are leading the nation towards a rut. That includes your son and your adopted son. People with no vision, people who cannot envision because they do not know how to work things the right manner. I understand that you do have trust issues, perhaps from, life experiences that you have had, but you should not have that hinder you from selecting people who are proper leaders, regardless of race and religion. Your religious bidding can be done on a personal note, not on a political front. You are the leader of a nation, not a race or a religion. Unfortunately, not just you, but politicians don't seem to understand this. We elected them to represent all races. Was it just a particular race or a religious practitioners that voted them into the cabinet, into parliament? So your leadership has to be chosen wisely. If you ask me, you need a whole cabinet reshuffle. Some of the ministers are performing, yes, but most of them have to be shuffled. You can't be giving them positions just based on their seniority, because there can be many people there, regardless of their age, who have not learnt a thing in life. I'm sure 94 years has garnered you enough wisdom to do that. Number 3. Stop playing the racial and religious card excessively. Your recent invite to the UMNO frogs to leap over into Parti Bersatu. Forming Parti Bersatu in itself is a racist thing. But asking the UMNO frogs to come into Parti Bersatu in order to protect the Malay interest is absolutely ridiculous and distasteful. It's degrading. This is not the Malaysia we have been fighting for. You were singing the tune of the people, and now you're singing a whole different tune. Why the change? Is this the Mahathir that has always been in action? Or is this a Mahathir that just recently came about? Actually, you have been a racist even during your past reign, during your previous tenure. You're forcing the Malay agenda towards a direction that would favor, well, your cronies. But this is not the time and age to do it, because we are fighting against racial polarization. By you further strengthening the racial polarization, we are only going to delay the process of the nation going towards greatness. And once you drop dead, the nation, if you were to drop dead at this point in time, the nation will be in utter chaos because we don't have proper leaders. So, Tunen, 94 years has passed, you don't have much time. Focus on these three things. Pay more attention to local issues, focus on making the nation great, change the leadership, make sure that you have caliber leaders regardless of their race or religion. And third, stop making racial or religious remarks. If you can do these three things, who knows, maybe, just maybe, your heart may weigh lighter than a feather during Judgment Day. Because if you were to drop dead at this point in time, your heart would weigh the heaviest, regardless of what is being put on the other side of the weighing scale. Cheers to fair change.